Everybody's shocked about this Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis trade. It's mind-blowing. I'm like, there has to be something going on in the locker rooms between each teams to actually pull something off like this. There's a lot of people talking about who won the trade. Kendrick Perkins talking about Dallas won the trade. Other people are talking about LeBron's going back to the chip. I don't know how this is going to work out. You got two LeBrons on one team, two Magic Johnsons on one team. It's going to be fun to watch, no doubt. I think LeBron's going to continue to play the 4. He might play the 3. But they do need to get another big man. And my son was bringing it to me because he broke the news to me. He was the first one to tell me. I was all over online because I was like, there's no way on God's green earth that they separated Anthony Davis from LeBron James after winning the chip a couple years ago. But lo and behold, here we are, a new NBA. And I found a video that says the trade of the century just broke the internet. Now, I love this channel. It's called GOAT. And he has the best commentary for me, but he got some good insight. I only watched a couple seconds of it. I'm like, hold up, let me do a video with this because this is great information right here. So we're gonna look into this. But like I said, I am astonished that this is going on. I don't know about you. They talking about the NBA ratings are down. This right here might bring the NBA ratings up because it's gonna look good for the NBA. And I don't know why people are missing out on this year's NBA because this is a good year, especially for Knicks fans. But there's a lot of young stud teams that are out there that look incredible. They look amazing. You can't even predict who's going to win the NBA Finals. Everybody's like, Boston's going to return and win it again. They're going to repeat, but I don't know. Even the Knicks could give you a good run. They're like one piece away from making things happen. OKC is looking like the most dominant team in the NBA right now as far as defense, offense, but we don't know who they are in the playoffs because Dallas knocked them out with no problem. And then Boston just ran through Dallas. Like, it was embarrassing. Like, it was terrible to watch. I hated seeing Luka go out like that. But let's see what's going to happen from here on out.
On August 31st, 2024, I posted a video titled "The Lakers' Plan to Steal Luka is Insane." Everyone clowned me. "What are you smoking?" they said. However, 4 months later, in the dark of the night, Luka Doncic just got traded to the Lakers. While everyone is calling this the most shocking trade in NBA history.
Wow, I'm at a loss for words. As a Dallas native, I can truly say this was one of the biggest mistakes in the history of the Mavericks franchise. You just traded a 25-year-old Luka Doncic in his prime, a 5-time first-team All-NBA player in 6 years, mind you. You just traded a player that is one of the greatest catalysts for winning of the generation. Yeah, it's malpractice. You don't trade, under any circumstance, a 25-year-old player who can lead the league in scoring, who hasn't even entered his prime, who just led you to the NBA Finals. You do not trade that individual.
For real.
Us GOATs? We were not shocked. Basketball fans checked their phones on February 2nd, 2025 and saw shocking news. The previous night, KD and Beal had the same reaction on the bench. The Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers. At first, many people thought the news was a joke or a mistake. They said, there's no way the Mavericks would trade a superstar like Luka. But soon, more reporters confirmed it. Dallas really sent Luka to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and just one future draft pick.
I seen Max Christie playing against the Knicks. This kid is no joke. He's nasty. That was a big, huge transition right there. They leveled up the Mavericks. The Mavericks are going to look good this year. They're still going to compete. I want to know who they're going to be in the Western Conference because there's a lot of good teams this year. We still got the Clippers. OKC's looking big. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't even call it right now. I got to see them play together. I got to see if the chemistry is going to be there for the Lakers. I got to see how LeBron and Luka are going to mesh together. What are they going to do at the 5 position? You need a solid 5. You need a solid rebounder. Hayes did a phenomenal job against the Knicks. Like, they look good. They beat the Knicks. It was sad what I seen. I'm a Knicks fan. I hate seeing that.
This deal materialized in the shadows. This came out of nowhere. This is maybe the most stunning trade, definitely that I've been a part of in recent NBA history.
Luka Doncic is only 25 years old, and most people think he's one of the top 5 players in basketball.
Doncic maneuvers for the lead. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Last season, he led Dallas to the NBA Finals. Usually, a team would do almost anything to keep a superstar like that. So why did the Mavericks decide to give him up? The team's general manager, Nico Harrison, said he was worried about Luka's fitness and his defense. He felt that Anthony Davis's defense would help the Mavericks win more games. He also mentioned Luka's big contract, which could cost the team over $300 million. But fans still thought, is that really enough reason to lose such an amazing player?
What makes Luka special? I know you recently said he was your favorite player.
His size,
it's gigantic.
I mean, he's gigantic. He's 6'8" point guard. He's 225 pounds. He has the ball on the string, and more importantly, his vision. That's why I love his vision. He can control a game. He doesn't even have to shoot. He'll walk the ball up the court 10 straight times and get to his spot every single time.
The most puzzling part of this trade was what Dallas received in return. Other NBA stars like Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell were traded for a bunch of draft picks, often 4 or 5, but the Mavericks only got 1 pick for Luka. They also got Anthony Davis, who is very good but older and often hurt. People wondered why Dallas did not try to get a better deal. Usually, if you have a young star like Luka, you tell every team he's available. Then teams will offer many draft picks and good players. Instead, Dallas seems to have called only the Lakers. It felt like they sold a mansion for the price of a small house. The Los Angeles Lakers have a long history of getting amazing players. It started decades ago with Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Later, they got Shaquille O'Neal.
Question to Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq,
Yes.
people in Orlando watching live on television would like to know why you chose Los Angeles over the Los Angeles Lakers. What was the real reason?
Well, like I said, change is for the good. And the Lakers, they have great tradition. They have great big man tradition. George, Mike, and Kareem. And I'm just, I just want to go there and play hard. Hopefully I'll get to, showcase more of my talents because I could do more than just dunk.
Then they found a way to trade for Pau Gasol and Anthony Davis.
The Pelicans have agreed to finally trade Anthony Davis to the Lakers.
They also signed LeBron James as a free agent. Now Luka Doncic joins that list. The Lakers are excited because he's only 25 and he's already one of the best. He can score, pass, and do special things on the court. With Luka and LeBron together, the Lakers could be very strong in the playoffs. If they add a few more pieces around them, watch out. No group of people was more shocked than Mavs fans. They believed Luka would be the face of their team for many years, just like Dirk Nowitzki was.
I thought he was going to be a franchise player there forever.
They are seeing a night they will never forget, that we will never forget.
A lot of them feel sad and angry. Some say they might stop watching the team because it's so hard to see a favorite player leave with no warning.
He's someone that you think of as untouchable, as a guy that's never going to be traded.
Some fans feel like the Mavericks front office didn't give Luka enough help.
They're in the corner, Luka! Goes in! How did he do it? How did he do it?
Others think the team worried too much about his health and didn't trust him. In any case, fans are left wondering, how do we replace one of the best players in the NBA? Of course, a team had to take advantage of the situation. The Utah Jazz. They took Jalen Hood-Schifino plus some second-round draft picks. People are a bit confused why the Jazz got involved. Sure, the Jazz were just helping the Lakers and Mavericks match salaries and make the trade work under NBA rules. But the main point is the same. Dallas ended up with Anthony Davis and 1 draft pick, while Utah got a young player. Neither group seems to have given the Mavs extra assets to make up for losing Luka, which makes the deal look even stranger. Now the Lakers have Luka Doncic and LeBron James. That sounds like a dream team on offense. Both players love to pass, and both can score from almost anywhere. But will they be able to play defense at a high level? Anthony Davis was a huge part of the Lakers' defense. The interesting thing here is the Lakers might not be done making moves. They can try to get a strong defensive center or other solid players to help Luka and LeBron. If the Lakers do this right, they might become serious title contenders for years to come. The Mavericks are now counting on Anthony Davis to stay healthy. He is a powerful player on offense and defense, but he has a history of injuries. Dallas also has Kyrie Irving, who is over 30 now, and has had problems with different teams in the past. They also have Klay Thompson, who joined earlier hoping to play with Luka. Fans ask, can this new group really win a championship? The worry here is that Davis and Kyrie might not last many years at a top level. Will this team have enough firepower on offense sense now that Luka is gone? This is one of those trades people will talk about for a long time.
You know what? That one time.
Did Dallas make a huge mistake, or do they know something the rest of us do not? If Luka shines in Los Angeles and wins championships, the Mavericks could regret this forever. If Anthony Davis becomes an MVP-type leader in Dallas, maybe people will understand the trade later on. One thing's for sure, NBA haters are punching the air right now, because the NBA just got interesting again.
Yeah, it did. It just got real interesting. He didn't even talk about Max Christie. That's crazy. Max Christie's a solid player. They had the boy starting over there in LA. I don't know what to think about this. I just know that me and my son are going to have fun going at it with each other. He's a big LeBron fan. He's definitely going to be playing with the Lakers. And I would love to see myself playing with Dallas against him, with Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis and Christie. I like Christie a lot too. But you can't forget PJ Washington. You can't forget Lively. Lively got injured. He's going to be back during the playoffs. But they also got Daniels, which is a serious problem. He's going to be at the 5. And I think their big contention was when Anthony Davis mentioned the fact that he needed a big because he wanted to play the 4, and he's a real solid 4. But imagine having two guys. Like when they won the chip, they had Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis going at it with each other. Now that he has Lively and Daniels, he's going to be good at the 4. I see him playing the 4. They're going to move PJ Washington to the 3, Christie at the 2, and then you're going to have Kyrie Irving running the 1. Klay Thompson's going to be coming off the bench. And you got a nice little bench coming off for Dallas, which is going to be great to see. But what's amazing is the Lakers have Connect, Reeves, and Doncic. They're going to be all over the place. You're going to have to triple team Doncic, and then he's going to be dishing out to LeBron, Connect, Reeves. That's going to be fun to watch. They're going to be a great team. Both of them. I can't wait to see them play each other, to see who won this real argument, because we got people going back and forth saying who won what. I asked my son who won what. He can't even come clean with it. Shout out to my son. You broke the news. You said it like it was. I was like, there's no way this can be real. But you brought it to the table, and I like that. I like that about my son. He's on top of his NBA game. He loves the game, just like how I love it. And I'm wondering why the ratings are so low, because this is such a good year. It is. It's a great year. But to me, it's very entertaining this year. Every team is competing this year. Every team is going in. You got studs on every team. There's entertainment all over the place. It's fun to watch this year. I don't know about you. I'm enjoying watching the NBA. It's really good this year. Who do I think won the trade? I think the Lakers won. Because, truth be told, Kyrie, Anthony Davis, they're not going to be around for that much longer. Doncic is going to be around for a long time. We don't know if we got LeBron for another year. He might be bitter after this year, saying, nah, you let go of Anthony Davis. We don't know his perspective. We know he is a fan of Luka. In the long run, the Lakers won. Will we see him in the chip? I doubt it very much. I feel like it's going to be OKC, and who knows who's going to come out the East. Boston's a really good team. If Mitch comes back on full fire, or if they make a move for Mitch and we get a real good player, the Knicks got a real good chance. We're very solid right now. It's all depending on our health, too. The New York Knicks, too. I don't know what's going on with the New York Knicks. We got to get on top of things. Thibodeau needs to start playing that bench. I'm almost this close to making a video about Thibodeau. Like, come on, bro. You playing playoff basketball all year long. We got a long season ahead of us. You got to learn to develop players off the bench, bro. I don't like what I'm seeing with Thibodeau. It is what it is. I love my Knicks, and I'm always going to be behind them. I'll see you on the next video.